20 years ago, stealing an intellectual asset meant burning a CD or downloading a file over dial-up. Today, a thief doesn't need to break into a physical vault. With generative AI and automated web scraping, your intellectual property evaporates into the digital ether the moment you publish it. The modern threat landscape operates across three main vectors. Scammers spin up AI deepfakes, build fake social media profiles, and deploy fully functional, cloned websites. These identical twins intercept your actual customers, siphoning sales and silently draining web traffic away from your legitimate storefront before a buyer ever realizes they are on a counterfeit page. If you try to defend yourself using traditional intellectual property registration, you run into a structural problem. Those passive systems were designed for an older version of the internet, where finding a bad actor took time, but the threat stayed in one recognizable place. Modern piracy happens in milliseconds. The internet's original security infrastructure cannot keep up, leaving businesses entirely exposed the moment a digital product goes live. When a creator spots a counterfeit version of their website, their first instinct is logical: look up who hosts the domain and ask them to take it down. This flowchart shows what actually happens when you hit submit. A standard DMCA takedown request enters a maze of automated bots, legal review desks, and hosting providers, bouncing between nodes in a holding pattern that avoids taking any immediate action. Instant IP founder Kerry Oberbrunner found an exact replica of his website under a false domain. As the flowchart timeline extends, it shows his 6-month battle navigating registrar channels, submitting proof, with zero resolution and mounting financial losses. Web hosting companies sell server space. They do not want to act as internet police. Relying on them to mediate a theft makes the standard reporting channels a dead end for victims. After 6 months of silence from the hosting providers, Oberbrunner abandoned the traditional route entirely, bringing his case to a specialized enforcement partner. The fraudulent site was completely erased from the internet in under 24 hours. Bypassing the registrar bottleneck shifts the entire mechanism. You stop asking indifferent server companies for favors and start executing a direct, targeted removal order. That immediate success led to the launch of the Instant IP Takedown service, an architectural platform engineered specifically around this rapid response capability. Instead of navigating dense legal red tape, creators submit proof of ownership seamlessly through the platform, connecting them directly to the enforcement network. It operates on a performance-based pricing model. You submit the claim, the team removes the content, and you only pay for success. Connecting financial cost to a successful result eliminates the risk of endless legal fees. It puts the creator back in control of their digital assets. To maintain this speed, the service does not try to policing the entire internet. It focuses precisely on the most damaging forms of theft. This radar chart maps 3 primary threat vectors. The first 2 targets are unauthorized distribution of pirated content, like courses and books, and false websites built to mislead audiences. The third zeroes in on fake social accounts, generating highly deceptive deepfakes. Maintaining a surgical focus on these 3 specific categories allows businesses to identify and plug the exact holes where their digital revenue is leaking. Registering a copyright or buying a domain name gives you a legal document, but a document sitting in a drawer does not keep your work safe. There is a massive operational gap between having the legal right to an idea and possessing the practical ability to remove a thief who decides to steal it. This diagram illustrates the IP lifecycle stack. Node 1 protects the asset. Node 2 uses blockchain to prove ownership. Node 3 provides active enforcement. These elements interlock. Verifiable proof accelerates the takedown, and enforcement gives protection teeth, forming an immediately actionable defense perimeter. When bad actors can duplicate your entire digital livelihood in a matter of hours, relying on slow bureaucracy guarantees a loss. You need tools that fight back just as fast. To secure your work and launch your first takedown, visit Instant IP today.